Hello and welcome. This is Penny with Rose Moon Craft Studio, and today we're going to be making a stylus that also doubles as a pen that you can write with. The stylus is, we're going to put beads on it, and it is great for your phone or your tablet. And the tools that you will need are some flat nose pliers, round nose pliers, and some nippers or flush cutters. Okay, so let's get started. These over here. Okay, and we're going to be using these little pumpkins that I bought. I hope you can see them good. They're little pink pumpkins. They're so cute. They have other colors, and I did buy other colors too, but I just love the pink ones. So we're going to use one of the pink ones with this project. And I've already made a little dangle with a chain on the chain. So this is how it's going to look. It's just a jump ring, a piece of chain, a jump ring, and then it's on like a figure 8 loop made out of wire. So I've already assembled that, and I will show you. We're going to use 18 gauge wire, silver artistic wire, and I've got a piece cut here, and I'm just going to get the wire ready and just take the end off to make sure that it's flush. Okay, and then come in with my round nose. I'm going to use, make a large loop because I think it will be easier to show you that way. So you just take it and you just twist the pliers, okay, until the ends meet, both sides meet, and that's what it's going to look like, okay. So then you're going to take it and turn it like that, and then you're going to come in and you're going to go right up against it. Right up against it. I don't know a good angle to show you, maybe like that. And then we're just going to wrap it around again. Okay, so you're going to have 2 loops there. And this is what it's going to look like. So you actually could use this for a drop or a pair of earrings or something, and you could attach little dangles to the loops, but we're not going to do that today. Today we're just going to make the little figure 8, and you want to cut not on the outside but on the inside as close as you can get there. And we're just cutting the tail off. That's all we're doing. We're cutting the tail off. Okay, and so here's what it ends up looking like, and I did that backwards, but that's okay. If you do, this wire is very forgiving, so you can just twist it around. And that is what we're looking for. And I've already made one. And put it on here. The one I made was smaller. I used a smaller end of the round nose pliers to make it smaller. And then I just use a jump ring. And this is like a 1/2 inch chain. It's actually a little shorter than that. But then I attached it with a jump ring and put the pumpkin on there. So that's how we make the little dangle. And this is the ruler that I use. Most people don't have a ruler like this, but so I made 7/16 of an inch cut, but for all other purposes, I would say just go ahead and go with the 1/2 inch cut. I mean, it's not that much at all, so stick with a 1/2 inch. Okay, and then we're just going to untwist, oops, the top there. And what we're going to do, we're going to use, this is a silver stylus, and we're going to use some pink beads. So we're going to start with just a little, or a big, actually, these are big 20mm beads, and they have the big hole because you have to have a big hole in order to slide the beads on this bar. And then some rhinestone spacer beads, okay, and a pink sparkle bead, and another spacer bead, and then I have some silicone beads that I'm going to put on. And the silicone beads are nice because they usually have the larger hole, or you can kind of push through if they're not quite that large. And then I'm going to use the other end of this loop, and we're going to slide it on right there. You can put it up at the top, but I kind of like it sandwiched in between. And then we're going to use a smaller silicone bead. Okay, and so since we have a lot going on here, what I like to do is kind of squish it with my fingers and put the cap on. and twist it on nice and tight. And so there is your stylus with a little pumpkin dangle. It's so little it doesn't get in the way. It's kind of fun to use. And then you just pull the bottom off. And I also wanted to show you this type of stylus is one of my favorites because, listen, so you hear that pop. Okay, so a lot of them do not do that. The pens in combination with the stylus, a lot of them, the stylus is very loose and it can fall off. But with this type, and I'll link where I got this, I bought it from Amazon. I'll put the link in the description because it's very secure. So I really like this. So that is how you make that, and that is just so adorable. And then I did buy some other things also. I bought some, these are just a few of the things that I bought. But this is another stylus pen, but I didn't really think it matched with that pink. So didn't use that one. And so I really like these. These are just pens. They're not the stylus, but I thought I'd go ahead and take one and just show you what it's like to make a pen. With this one, let me see what we can fit on here. Okay, find the hole. There it is. There's the silver. And I'll put this sparkle bead on. I don't know if we're going to have room for the rhinestone spacer beads. Definitely not for two of them, but maybe one. And I really don't think that's going to work, but let's try. No, that's not going to work at all. But I think that's fine because I think this pen has, excuse me, more than enough sparkle. So then we're just going to put the top on right there. And there you have a pen. So see how easy that is? The hardest part is really just figuring out your beads and how many you need. I don't like to have any gaps or spaces, so I like everything to fit nice and snug. And that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.